What's up, guys? We're unpacking why men are walking away from dating and relationships. Let's get into it.
Men are done dating. One of the reasons is that many men feel like they're constantly having to prove their worth, whether it's through their looks, status, or financial success. And even when they do, they don't feel appreciated. The second reason is dating apps. They made things worse. It has turned attraction into a numbers game, and men are now competing for attention in an environment that favors women. Third reason is that ghosting, flakiness, mixed signals have become the norm, making dating feel more like a frustrating, guessing game than an enjoyable experience. Fourth reason is that men are now aware of the risk. They are scared of getting used, they're scared of getting cheated on, and they're aware of unfair treatment when it comes to divorces. So now men are realizing that they can live fulfilling lives without romantic relationships. So they're choosing to focus on fitness, career, hobbies, friendships. They feel like the effort put into dating isn't worth the reward anymore. So they're choosing to walk away, prioritizing their own well-being over chasing something that is so out of reach.
Yep. 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 Mm-hmm.
I guess she's not wrong for the most part, but yes, men are done dating, and can we blame them? Society's turned dating into gladiator matches where men must constantly prove their worth only to get ghosted and treated like an ATM. As for the dating apps, they've turned attraction into a popularity contest where women swipe left unless you've got abs or cash. And men have woken up to this scam, and why play a rigged game? And the cherry on top is divorce laws that financially gut men. So instead of chasing a reward that doesn't exist, men are building themselves up, their careers, hobbies, fitness, money, all of that. And it's not about giving up, it's about taking back control.
There was a study done in the 90s, and what they found out, I think, still holds true today. So what they did is they took a group of men and they took a group of women and they categorized these men. So it was like high status, t-shirt, McDonald's. Same thing with the women. High status, t-shirt, McDonald's. And then they asked, the men, okay, would you go to coffee with this person, go on a date, marry? And in all three categories, the guy didn't care. He's like, yes, sure, whatever. With women, it was a whole different story. Women went to the high status man for the majority of them. So that was for coffee, date, marriage. My takeaway on this is just goes along with the trends I've been seeing. So we are in this Kardashian culture and have been for, 10 years. I don't know how long they've been on. But this idea of perfection has just been kind of unseen before. I mean, before we had magazines, we knew they were kind of airbrushed, but what we see now, women are doing eyebrows, microblading, dermaplaning, eyelash extensions, hair extensions, lip fillers, cheek fillers, breast implants, butt implants, fat transfer, taking ribs out. I mean, literally women are taking their ribs out. So I think just the pressure and the unattainable beauty that they put on themselves, they're also putting that sort of unattainable image and desire on a guy as well. And that's why these guys are backing out, because guys know, that's crazy. We can't do all that.
So women prefer high status men? No shit. Tell me more about the sky being blue. I mean, this isn't about preferences, it's hypergamy on steroids. And men don't care if a woman is rocking a t-shirt or CEO heels because we're wired to value different things. Women, however, demand perfection, from six-figure salaries to six-pack abs. And the Kardashian field beauty standards only adds fuel to this dumpster fire, along with social media and everything else in the book these days. And the irony is women expect what they can't deliver. Men see this and are just checking out. And no man wants to compete with an airbrushed delusion. Sorry, but not sorry, ladies. Most men are willing to become Ken to your Barbie. But she still has a little more to say, so let's continue on.
Some can. I mean, it's the small minority can do that. But for the majority of men, they're not going to be able to get to your high standards that you not only put on yourself, but you're putting on these men too. And I don't even know if women are aware that they're doing that. And if you think about it, it's really a beautiful thing that men will just kind of take you as you are. They don't need you to be high status, or they don't care where you work. If you work at McDonald's or you're making six figures and some executive of a company. But look at what we're doing to men. We want them to just be everything. it's unattainable. They're getting out of the market, and rightfully so. So I even asked my brother about this. I said, "Hey, is this true? Like, men don't care?" He's like, 1,000%. Men could give two shits. And I was like, that's going to be a topic then. So anyways, guys, follow for more. Comment below what you think, or even ask your friends, talk about their experience, and like leave it in the comments, because I think we're onto something.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
And look, women's standards have become so ridiculous, even most women can't meet them, like we just said in the last clip. It might be laughable because men will date a cashier at McDonald's if she's kind, but women want men to be gods, rich, ripped, ridiculously perfect. Just fill in your adjective. Women act like men's simplicity is a flaw. Men just don't give a shit. And why would we care about someone's job title when we're looking for compatibility and peace? Men are ditching this mess entirely. It's not laziness, it's self-preservation. The ladies, your expectations are setting yourselves up for a very lonely retirement. Prepare for your cats and box wine.
There was a study called from the Pew Center Research conducted a study that said 63% of men under age 30 would rather stay home and watch porn than go on a date. Men say they are getting their needs met without having to go on a date. Would men rather stay single than be with a woman is the question.
That's what they're saying, pretty much.
63% of men.
I think they're cheap.
Yeah, they just ain't got no money.
They don't have money, which you should get your money up before you start dating. So it is cheaper to sit home and beat your meat than actually go out and find actual women to hang out with.
That's a sad reality.
I disagree.
Why? What do you think?
Is it less of a headache to have to deal with a woman or something?
There it goes. Like, it's a headache. Now I got to take you out. I got to hear what you had to tell your whole day.
That's why you take out people you actually like, and then you don't feel that.
Yeah, but then I got to get to know you first to like you, right?
Yeah.
So how do I get to know you?
Call on the
phone. So you rather hand?
Hey, listen, I'm married.
You always gotta say. Okay, so if you wasn't married,
I'd probably beat him. I mean, 100 miles an hour.
You guys, like we've talked about in the past, is in your 20s, you just bust your ass and grind. In your 30s, you get to go play. And in your 40s, you can pretty much have your pick of the litter. Work in your mind, your body, your career, your money, all of it. Women will wait at the finish line because this is a marathon for us, guys. And they're going to try to nab up the people that are crossing this finish line. So basically, she's pointing out the study was 63% of men under 30 would rather watch porn, keep it clean, than date. Yeah, because dating has become a high-risk, low-reward circus. Why pay for dinners, endure endless headaches when an alternative is cheap, stress-free, and frankly safer? Unless you got the money, go get yourself an escort. This men are cheap line? No, men are very logical. Why invest in someone who views relationships as a transactional nightmare? I mean, modern dating's reduced men to entertainers and wallets. The women claim it's about men, get their money up, but the truth is most men simply aren't willing to pay for overpriced emotional labor. Well, guys, dating's a rigged game, and men are finally calling it out. From impossible standards to lopsided divorce court, the odds have never been worse. And the solution? Men are walking away and building their own lives. And if women want to fix this, they need to reassess their expectations and value real connections over superficial perfection. So guys, just stay focused, prioritizing yourself, and demand reciprocity, because the game isn't worth playing unless the rules are fair. Well, guys, that's the end of the video here today. It's a short one, but if you like what you've seen, hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Drop me a comment down below what you think, and I will catch you next week. Have a good weekend. Peace.